There is an academic journal put out by the University of Manchester Press called Gothic Studies. If that last sentence made you curious, then hi, I'm Dr. Charles Mueller. I'm a music historian, and for nearly 20 years, I taught undergraduate and graduate level music history courses at universities, including Western Oregon University, Florida State University, and Portland State University. I've studied goth music seriously as a British cultural phenomenon since the early 2000s. My doctoral dissertation was called The Music of the Goth Subculture, Postmodernism and Aesthetics, and it focused on the music of the original goth subculture that emerged in England during the early 1980s as a meaningful response to its time. What fascinated me about goth was not just the haunting music, but also the way that it combined camp and feminism to create a unique critique of patriarchy. In many ways, goth was punk reimagined, using Gothic imagery and theatricality to challenge social norms and power structures. When I was a doctoral candidate in historical musicology at Florida State University, my students found out what I was researching and they started calling me Dr. Goth, and that's how the name stuck. Through a Presser Foundation fellowship, I conducted extensive research in the UK, interviewing elder Goths, key musicians, music journalists, and studying original materials that I obtained from the British Library. This combination of academic research and first-hand accounts shaped how I talk about goth music today. On this channel, I'm going to explore the history of goth music, where it came from, what it represents, why it still resonates today, along with some related topics in the history of popular music. You may have seen some of this work already on TikTok, where my partner Britt and I have made numerous videos on the history of goth music, but YouTube gives us more space to add context and really take our time with the music. If you're interested in goth music, the history of the goth subculture, or even the history of popular music in general, I'd love for you to stick around. You'll find links to my published research in the description below, and if that sounds like your thing, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you're ready to get started now, please click on this video on the history of goth origins.